Hey guys, welcome to the third and final group game of Euro 2028 with Italy here, and it is versus Poland. Playing a somewhat similar formation to us, a bit more defensive. Obviously, we have gone a bit more attacking. Rocco Gallio plays his first, or starts his first game in the tournament. Marzillo there in the advanced playmaker role, just behind him. Pugliese and Torri then in midfield. Taccone, Sol, Rigani, and Bianchi in midfield. Again, as was the case with Scotland, it's a very different Poland team to the one you'll know now. Of course, Robert Lewandowski is well retired. The manager, of course, is Lucas Fabianski, and we are playing it at Anfield. Of course, obviously the competition is in England, and Anfield was selected. Bloody typical, eh? Obviously, a win here would confirm us the top spot of the group, although that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I've always said, you know, we've seen many times nowadays excellent teams come second in groups, so of course it'd be nice. I mean, that's where you want to finish. You always want to finish first, but don't go in there thinking it's going to be an easy ride. Obviously, if we then, I mean, I can't imagine we're going to be held here. I mean, you know, we were held at Scotland, but there are, as I just mentioned, Scotland's a really decent team. Poland are the weakest team in this group. We really should be winning. We'll go over. Okay, we'll start the game. We'll go over winners of other groups and things like that at the end of the game. Just get this bit out of the way first. Just need the definite confirmation that we're going through. Because I mean, the last thing I'd want. Oh, hang on. And finally, a bloody free kick. Finally, it took the Real Madrid player to score us a bloody free kick. Well, that's a fantastic start. That's exactly what we wanted. Been slagging the game off all season about how free kicks never go in. Well, there's one. There's Rocco Gallio. Oof. And yeah, it would be quite premature of me to say, okay, here's a potential team we could be facing when we're actually not confirmed to be qualified yet. So wait for that. But it does appear to be a good start, and we appear to be dominating early on. There's Marzillo. There's Fiorello. Marzillo can't put a cross in. So Poland, I mean, obviously, look, there's not going to be any easy games. It's the bloody European Championship. You know, there's a reason why they're there, Poland, because they've done well. But clearly, good save. When you have, you know, players like Andriani there who play for Real Madrid and, you know, and so on, players like that, Rocco Gallio, you know, quality players, you really should be beating Poland without no problems. Speaking of which, once again, the AI does what it always does and scores at the near post, because that's what it does. As I say, that's its only way of scoring against me usually. And it's 1-1. For God's sake. Right, well, at least there's goals this time. And you see what I mean? It's, as soon as I start talking about how Poland are not good, they score. This is why you should never do it. Right, Fiorello, chance now to Gallio. Blocked. God, they really are defensive, aren't they? Yeah, switching to a defence. Are they containing? God, that must be... God, they are getting desperate. And yet they somehow have a free kick. Work that one out. God's sake. Right, come on. Do something, you useless gang of so-and-sos. I'm not going to use out. Gallio, again. Is it one of those games where he just isn't going to bother? The new Balotelli. Regarding that, right. I can't actually believe we've even conceded, if I'm being honest with you. That's shocking. Well, nice football, but Fiorello, put it in the back of the bloody net. Right, Marzillo. Well, it was on target. That, at least. We seem to have finally cracked the code of free kicks. Right, Marzillo, again, this time, not on target. It's more frustrating when it's really miles off target like that. Oh, Sal's hit the bar, and it bounces. Thought that was going to bounce over the line for a second. And still 1-1 with 5 minutes to go before the end of the first half. Just no good, really, is it? So we're second at the moment. As I said, a point would be fine. But one would assume here at this point, Scotland. In fact, let's get the other games up. Ooh, wrong one. Sorry. Late scores. Holland have beaten Scotland 2-0. And that would appear to be settled. So really, I mean, look at that. How that is classic Football Manager right there. Absolutely classic. There's just no explanation for probably because he's defending. That's no good. In fact, is okay. I'll tell you what. We'll have him as a deep lying one. And Torri running playmaker's fine. Marzillo attacking midfield. Let's change him to attacking midfield. That might help. Let's go back to control. Push higher up. Take the expressive off. There we go. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Fiorello's not really done it since the opening game, has he? But I eagerly await his big game performance again. I do almost get the sense that this is slightly dead rubbery now because I think even if Poland... Oh no, will they? Oh, hang on. No, actually, it doesn't even bear thinking about. No, I'm not even going to think about Poland scoring again. Let's not consider that option. Is Gaio Salomon... Is that his name? Oh, Salmon for a second. Gets it away. Andriani out. Good ball in, please. Nope, doesn't even whip it in. But he's won as a free kick, so fair enough. Will this be the moment? No. Still nothing. Andriani... Why are we going backwards? And now here come Poland on the second counter. And why are they going backwards? There you go. So that was the 100th free kick. What you saw earlier. That was the 100th free kick. Oh my god, they have scored. For fuck's sake. I don't believe... And they're going through. For fuck's sake. What's going on? Let me just pause. I'm pressing spacebar. What? For fuck's sake, hang on. Let me see the stats here. What is this about? They've had 3 shots on target. I'm sorry, 2 shots on target. For the love of fucking God. What is going on? Just classic Football Manager, as I say. Out possessing them, out shooting them, everything, yet they're winning 2-1. How have we gone from... What are you doing with the ball? Just standing around, dancing with it. Marzillo, surely, thank you. Christ. Right, let me get the other scores over here. Wasn't quite sure where to put it. Right, put it over here. Forgot to put it over here. Right, there we go. Oh, goodness gracious me, this is difficult to watch. Don't know about you. Right, corner. Awful, awful, awful corner. Doesn't even beat the first fucking man. You can tell I'm getting frustrated, aren't you? Why are they going backwards? They're just sort of dancing, literally dancing with the ball. Just like tippy-toeing around. Andriani, oh my god, that not gone in. Hit the ball. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Why isn't spacebar? Spacebar just doesn't seem to work. Right, let's turn this off. Turn that off. Do that. Sorry, I don't know why just spacebar just seems to just stop working randomly at times. I think when it wants. But like some of these players. Right, Marzillo. Surely Galio, it's still... My god, how many blocks have they got in? Right, come on, just finish this game off. There's Rocco Galio, still nothing. Marzillo again. Okay, Galio's coming off. He's been awful and rubbish as per usual. Landino on. Again, as I said, I know Galio enough to at this stage where if he's not playing well after 60 minutes, he's not going to play well in the remaining 30. And for some reason, Poland have possession, as if we've had 63%. They must every highlight where they've had possession must have been the only time they've had possession in the game overall. Why are they so slow? Oh my god, so slow and laboured getting to the ball, aren't they? Don't know why. Well, it started off so well, and now we're just falling into absolute garbage territory. What was that? That's the laziest laboured pass I've ever seen. On this get right, chance it, no. Torri, maybe. Just finish the bloody game off. Blandinho takes it wide for some reason, gets tackled by 2 players. Is it because I've got to exploit the flanks on? Okay, we're going to turn that off because it's clearly not helping us. Right, and again, it's called to fall in somehow to Blandinho. Oh, fuck. God, look how many defenders they have back. And look how quickly they break out. Why don't we do that? In fact, yeah, fuck it. Let's go to counter. As far as I can tell, there's no reason why, because control isn't bloody working, is it? I don't know how that doesn't work. It makes very little sense to me personally. Right, Marcel, you know, as someone who's basically built his team on attacking, controlling play, you know, has previously on old Football Managers, I don't understand how that works. Maybe it's just why it didn't work when I was at Roma in FM13, you know, because I was too attacking. It's just the mind boggles this game. It really does. I had 4 bloody shots on target, and they're gonna win. I'm sorry, this is really frustrating me now. It's really frustrating me. Okay, discipline, lower tempo. Don't run at the defence. In fact, just retain bloody possession. Who's had a crap game? You defend. Sorry if you can hear the fan rotating. It's not usually that loud. The computer. It's a Mac Mini, so they are usually quite quiet. But for some reason, it's decided to be loud when I want it, when I need it to be quiet. Because you know that's just what it does. Surely we're not going to win with Bartoli. Oh, he's missed. I know he's offside, but that's not the point. Right. Okay. I keep still one pause. I'm going to have to pause it again. Contain. Even safer. Waste time. Because I swear to God, if we go out at this stage now, I'll be seriously pissed. There's a good save there in the end. 3 minutes of added time. We're going to just go through. Just go through. Wow. Are we really going to play 2 minutes more? And it's still going? Thank you. See, there's the benefits of contain. Look at that. That is pathetic. Classic Football Manager right there. Again, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but when it does happen, well, they were the better team, if I'm honest with you. They did a lot more with the possession they had. And we were poor. We were very, very poor. We got lucky. We got very lucky. And we somehow, after beating Holland, have come second to them in the group. They started poorly. Disappointing. I'm fucking pissed as well. What do you think I feel? Oh, he hit the woodwork 3 times. Didn't play well enough. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue this through. We'll see who else qualified and things like that. And see who we get in the next round then. So thankfully it didn't go as badly as I thought and we get knocked out in the next round. So, yeah. Yeah, no shit. I was there, dickhead. Your player played today, Rocco Gallio for Italy. Managed by some job guy. I don't know who that is. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen numerous things where I'll post just ridiculous glitches. Like, I think there's the classic one, whatever. Classic one where, oh shit. Oh no. France have been amazing. Right, okay, so it's the second round draw. Germany will take on Russia. Turkey will take on Portugal. Romania, Holland, Bulgaria. Oh Christ, England have had the easiest run ever. Bulgaria, England, Ukraine, Croatia, Czech Republic, Spain, Italy, France and Sweden, Austria. We're clearly the bloody standout tie there, aren't we? Right, group stages. England just waltzed through, absolutely annihilating everyone. They haven't actually conceded a goal yet. 3-0, 2-0, 2-0 against Turkey, Russia and Lithuania. Portugal and Austria go through. Well, you know who goes through because I've seen it. So look at the teams out. Cyprus and their collection of Kasuniches are out. Israel and Ukraine are out. Ukraine, I don't know why, but Ukraine always seem to do really well on this game. I know it's probably because they're managed by Andrei Shevchenko, but for some reason, Ukraine always come good. And it's quite funny because they probably won't even be a country in 2028. They may notice as well they're playing at New White Hart Lane. Tottenham haven't moved into White Hart Lane. If you are just joining us or whatever for some reason, Tottenham actually don't play there. You still play at Wembley. So what I can assume is this is a derelict ground, and it's probably got moss all over it or something. Anyway, we're due to play France next. I'm really not looking forward to that now after two very laboured, meagre and quite frankly poor performances against Scotland and Poland. We're now going to take on France, who have been absolutely fantastic, managed by none other than Claude Makélélé. Oh, actually, well, they battered Greece, and they've got Soulagnon here, Frédéric Soulagnon, who is the top goal scorer in the competition, I believe. Although, then again, like us, they seem to have fallen away a bit. It's 2-2 against Czech Republic at Anfield, and then Bulgaria at the Etihad, 1-1. Okay, so maybe not the bet. Okay, I'm a little bit more encouraged by now. If you're wondering their team, let's have a look at their team. So they got Kurt Zouma, who is still only young. Well, say young, he's 33. What else they got? El Idrissi there, you may remember him. I highlighted him a few times. Quality play. Jesus H Christ, he's 19 years old and he's worth 36 million. Are you kidding me? Oh God. Just looked at Soulagnon. Yeah, Paul Pogba's still going. We'll probably go over this more in detail in the next episode. So please join me for the second knockout round. Also the second round, I should say, the first knockout round of Euro 2028 against France. See you next time. Goodbye.